Hello, I'm Adrian Davey and welcome to my YouTube channel Pure Electrical Training. And this is the first in a series of videos where I give you my thoughts and opinions on tools and equipment that I have found to be reliable and dependable, which will ultimately save you time and money in the course of your career. Up first is this Contactum Defender 2 single-phase consumer unit with main switch. And I will also be using my new Barcode 12-piece screwdriver set, which I will also be reviewing on my channel. Just click the link in the corner of the screen now to watch that video, or at the end of this review, click the link that will take you straight to my Amazon store. This board was impressive straight out of the box, which is why it scored so highly. Simple instructions with clear torque settings and plenty of labels with good descriptions for the protective devices. Contactum have really thought ahead with their product. The lid and thumb lock were impressive and will make it easy to work on, as well as user-friendly, and the locking mechanism to keep it open was genius. It was also easy to put the front cover back on without having massive gaps around the protective devices. First impressions, the unit is well made and has a solid feel to it. I like the simple locking mechanism that can be opened by hand with the option for a key operated lock. The unit has a drop down metal lid to keep the fire rating that has a solid looking earth strap between the unit and the lid. But the lid now has the ability to be pushed up and locked in place so that it isn't constantly dropping down while you are working on it. This is a decent improvement on the Contactum Defender version 1, which had two magnets that you could pop out and use to hold the lid in place, but could easily be lost. It makes it a dream to work on externally compared to other brands, and if we open it up by unscrewing the two screwed fixings either side, you can see that they are designed to not drop out and be lost, and without those silly plastic washer affairs that attempt to stop the screws falling back through the holes. In the main body of the board, we have meter tail clamps above the main switch, which is a must-have in the modern consumer unit. The bus bar is inside a plastic bag which doesn't appear to have any recycling marks on, and that is a concern in this day and age with the war on plastic pollution that we are currently experiencing. I'm sure that Contactum will resolve this issue once they have considered the implications of excessive plastic waste. Below the main switch, we have a bus bar cover to keep the uninsulated bus bar safe behind it, and on the front, Contactum have put a handy sticker reminding the skilled individual to check the torque settings of the devices, along with the actual torque settings, so you don't need to search for them. There is also a switch off before removing cover sticker on the bus bar cover, which personally I would prefer to see on the outside of the board before people gain access to live parts, as it could cause you to fail a safe isolation assessment if you were at college, and it's reassuring to see the ferruled and crimped neutral cable that goes to the neutral bar. Although you can see that we have plenty of space inside the consumer unit, we have a standard removable DIN rail setup which stops on either side to keep the main switch and overcurrent protective devices in place, again with plenty of space behind for cabling. Looking at the neutral and earth bars, they look solid and have a decent terminal size capable of easily taking 16mm square conductors, and they are semi-enclosed by a plastic barrier which looks durable and holds them in place. If we look around the outside, we have the standard arrangement of pre-pressed 32mm, 25mm and 20mm access holes, and a good selection for the size of the board. Personally, I like to drill or cut my own access into a consumer unit, but Contactum usually have variants to each model that enable this to happen. For the blanks, I love the MCB replica DIN rail mounted blanks, and these are a genius design that I haven't seen any manufacturers come up with. They also ensure that your protective devices will be correctly spaced and stand up straight, rather than twisting to the side when you tighten them to the bus bar. The bus bar cover is easy to pop back into place once you get used to how it fixes in position, which makes it so much easier to line the lid up when replacing the cover. Mounting was easy due to the clever design on the fixing holes that allow you to mark and pre-screw first, before sliding the board on after. The two bottom fixings were also easy to access with a drill without having to struggle to get to them. One thing to be careful of though, with the rear entry, is the board has a good 5mm between the mounting surface and the consumer unit due to the raised feet. In conclusion then, this new Contactum Defender 2.0 scored an impressive 9 out of 10 average due to all the features built in, and has got me looking forward to using it and giving you a review of my experience. With the quality feel of this board, as well as all the detail and smart design Contactum have put into this board, it's no wonder they recently won an international award for design, and from what I've seen so far, it was well deserved. If you are looking to have your product reviewed for free, then please get in touch via social media. If you haven't watched it already, please click the link in the corner of the screen now to see my review of the Barcode XXL 1000V VDE screwdriver set. And as always, please like, share and subscribe so that everyone can benefit from this content. Take care.